Hello, this is a quick tutorial on how to establish communications between a Eurotherm Nanodac and a PC, assuming it's already had the Eurotherm iTools configuration software loaded. First thing we need to do is make sure that the IP address in the Nanodac matches the same sequence of the IP address in your PC. First, we'll look at the Nanodac's IP address. So, left-hand button, push it. Use your up-down arrow keys. Log in. Once you get to login, hit your circle button, which is called scroll. Again, now it's going to ask you for access level. Using your up-down keys, select engineer, hit enter, the circle button. Hit enter again, and enter the passcode. In my case, I have a numeric passcode, which I will enter using the up-down buttons and the circle button. So select your number, hit the circle key, and it puts it in there. So that is mine. Once you get that, hit your left-hand button, which is the page key. It'll ask for if you want to accept it or not. Select yes. And now I'm in configuration. Again, using your up-down arrow keys, select network, hit the enter button, the circle, and select interface. Your IP address is right there. This is the default address, which is 192.168.111.222. The IP address on your PC needs to be the same sequence, but the last three digits must vary. So on my PC, I believe I have it set up for 192.168.111.220. Again, it has to be in the same sequence except for the last three digits. If you did want to change that, hit your enter key. You'll get a window that allows you to change the IP address using the up-down keys. In my case, I don't need to change that, so I'm just going to leave it. Once you've got that changed or verified, hit your page key, back out of this, log back out, and that's how the IP address is changed on a Nanodac. Our next step is to go to the PC and set up the iTools software. So assuming we have that loaded, and excuse my production quality here. Again, it's meant more as a tutorial than a high production quality. So we will go to our Start menu. We will select All Programs. Find the Eurotherm folder. And within that folder, there's another folder called iTools Advanced. Click on that. And once you're in iTools Advanced, select the iTools OPC server icon. That will open a window like this. Once you get this, and this window is called the iTools OPC server, click the Add icon on the toolbar and New TCP Network Port. Up here it asks for a port user /U or OPC name. You can select any name you want. If you have multiple Nanodacs hooked up to the software, you'd want to give each one of them its own name. So if you call them all Nanodac, you won't know which one you're looking at. So in our circumstance, I'm going to call this Nanodac 1, or in my case, 1. There we go. Once you have that, come down here to the lower left and click the button that says Add TCP Host Details. That will open up a TCP host setup window. And up here, under the host name /IP address, you enter the IP address of the Nanodac. So, 192.168.111.222. You will click OK. And when you click OK, one of two things is going to happen. First, if you click OK and everything's set up right, this window is going to disappear. If the IP addresses don't match between the Nanodac and the PC, you will get a prompt saying that you've got issues. So in my case, we're going to click OK. The window goes away. Down here it shows the IP address. Again, we're going to click OK here. On this window here, you can either minimize it or go to the View tab and hide the server, which is the way I do it. So once that is done, you're going to come back to your Start menu, go to All Programs, go to Eurotherm again, but this time we're going to hit the iTools Engineering Studio link, or icon I guess you'd say. iTools will now open up, and we're going to scan for our Nanodac. So you hit the Scan button. There are a few options here. Click the top one, which is Scan All Device Addresses. Click OK. And with any luck, it will go out and find that Nanodac. It did. Over here on the left, you'll see a bunch of tabs opening up. These are the tabs within the Nanodac. On my particular one, I have a second Nanodac hooked up to it, so you're kind of seeing both. This is the one we're trying to establish communications with, and you'll see a couple little circles, and if you hover over that, it'll say over here, synchronizing. We have got to wait for the Nanodac to synchronize before we can make any changes within it. Since my Nanodac up here has already got that, we're going to click that, and once the synchronization has went away, we can go into iTools and look at the graphical wiring, parameter explorer, terminal wirings, basically everything that's in the Nanodac. From this point can be changed with iTools with the exception of the actual IP address. On the Nanodac, the IP address must be changed through the push buttons on the instrument. This is my graphical wiring, so these are the building blocks within the Nanodac and how it's configured. You can change the size, kind of look around, see what's going on in there. We have a parameter explorer with the tabs here, so if you want to look at a channel, click your channel tab. You can go in and see exactly how the input channels are configured, output channels are configured, anything in there. The other nice feature is if you click on terminal wiring, it will actually show you the back of the instrument, and normally it would show you the terminals. There it goes. There's the terminals. It'll show you on the left hand side we have a logic input, we have a relay, we have another logic and another logic. So, and over here is our sensor inputs. And that's really about it. This was only intended to establish communications between the two. For further help, please contact someone at the Eurotherm Tech Support line, and any of those guys would be happy to help you, or contact your local distributor. Thanks for your time, and please let me know if there's any questions.